Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and these guys defending their home turf.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Going to run again with Swift. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 15.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Staying grounded with Swift. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ready.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 8, go!
He runs. It's the former Pitt Panther. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Get it!
On the sneak, here's Ward. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Ward in the pistol. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. They certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. Looking quickly here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Throw caught by his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. That's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Darnold looking to throw. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. It's been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Oklahoma City, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. More from this one right after this. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Toss play, this is Walker. Running in the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear. The toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, sign.
Toss right side. Here's Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Now Darnold. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. On 3rd and goal, Darnold. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Bisons finish off their opening drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bisons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Back-to-back carries here. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Bruke 19. Here we go.
Back to the well again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He's got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Okay, break.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
60 average. 60. Let's go now. Shot 60. Shot 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They give it to him again. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. We've set it down from 37.
First down, Raiders.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Oklahoma City in just a second. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
79 Broncos. Red. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Now looking to throw with Ward. This is wheeled in downfield by Schultz. And And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Bronco 80. 70 Lions.
Gets it again. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Here's Darnold. Big strike here to Moore. Has room down the left sideline. And that is a touchdown. The Bisons earn the chance to tie before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hey, Trash. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
1st down throw here for Ward. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Bisons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Ward's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Looking to throw. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing here, Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Darnold to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos.
Going now on 1st down. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Ward's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Captain 60, Warriors 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Streak.
Kick the running back in motion.
Steady.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
And 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Darnold. Diving in, looks close. They say he caught it. A pickup of 17. And that means 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st and 10. Darnold. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Wow, wide open here. Complete. He does it. Touchdown. The Bisons take a 3rd-quarter lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty and simplicity, right? Yeah. When you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. There's Tracy on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger. Here we go.
Here's the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Go.
To the air with Ward. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Hand off to the back. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the double.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Stephanie. 60, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. Street.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's cut for the 1st. He Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 18, Rodney, 18.
First and 10 here. Ward. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Raiders push their lead to 3.
24. Bison's 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Back now, pressure coming. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Darnold looking to throw. It's on target to Moore. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. They've got first down here from the 36. Darnold now to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that gives him the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Walker on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Raiders close it in. Then down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Third and long. Here's Darnold. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. They did it! He made the interception! Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bisons have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second and 10, Darnold. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And that's going to be a touchdown! It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bisons take a 4-point lead.
Bisons 28, Raiders 24.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go! Viking 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
First down throw here for Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
19. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Ward setting up to throw. Flush out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Pepper leading. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hurry.
Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 18 right in. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Sends this to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Rig! 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
He's back to throw. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. It's a 29-yard gain. And that will set up 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning here in Oklahoma City. Raiders needing 4 points.
70.
1st and goal, Swift. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Get it. Ready.
Here he is to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Bruke to throw it. Big strike here to Moore. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
43-yard line.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. And again, it's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. First and 10, Darnold. This one's caught. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Raiders 31. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
1979 Broncos. Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19 Lions.
Ward setting the pass. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Intended for Trey Tucker. Incomplete. E.J. Speed on coverage.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Rig! Dragon 60! Go!
Here's Ward. On the move, headed right. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18, Pioneer! 90 Lions! Warriors, 17! Ready?
Looking to throw it. That's a shot for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. Check smash, check smash. Come 19, come 19.
Again, Ward going to the air. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On the ready.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Rattler, 18 Rattler, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion.
Throwing it again here. This is for the ball game. And he's got it in close. And he's taken down. They got to him on his way to 6. No time left on the clock, partner. That defensive effort right there is going to win them this game. So what a way to get them to win here, Brock. A touchdown-saving tackle just before the goal line. It doesn't get any closer than that. Defenders coming over to celebrate as they should. That game-winning play. And this contest